the summertime. I don't see really Lamborghinis in the wintertime, but these people have a garage underneath their house where they can lower their Lamborghini on an elevator that's made for their car. The car elevator to lower into their basement and their car garage under their house, their mansion. Not everybody has that, but there are people that do. And there's people here that have a helicopter landing pad in their backyard. And that's no bullshit. You can probably Google Earth all that shit. Check it out. I'm serious. They got heated driveways, heated roads. I mean, goddamn, who has that shit? I've never heard of anybody ever having that shit before until I moved here. I thought it was pretty impressive if you had a blacktop paved driveway. These fuckers got a blacktop paved driveway that's heated. That's heated, man. All the way to their garage. It's amazing. These goddamn roads up here that are heated. Rich people up here, man, for sure. Billionaires. Billionaires up here. Hopefully I can add myself to that list one of these days. I've never seen any elk in town. They're kind of probably more skittish. But moose, they're fearless, man. They don't get startled at all. Even the mule deer, they walk through town. Shit, you can walk up and almost pet them. I mean, they're not afraid of anything either. I was telling that to my buddy George. He goes, well, people ain't shooting at them in town. I was like, well, yeah. You're sure right. I see them laying down in people's yards, eating the grass. And I see them at the golf course. I see the mule deer at the golf course laying down a lot. I see moose out there too. It's just a cool place to live, man. I don't want to live anywhere else unless it's around this area somewhere. The neighboring towns are really nice. All around here is just freaking real nice, man. I love the mountains up here. This is about over 7,000 feet above sea level. It took me a long time to get used to that altitude. Shit, you can drink a shot. You can drink, one of those little shots. You can buy like those party shots at the liquor store. You can drink one of those, man. You can catch it buzz. I don't know. It must be the altitude has something to do with that too, maybe. But hell, I drank one of those. Just one. I had a buzz for like 3 hours, it seemed like. Shit. But I don't drink anymore, so I don't plan on ever doing that again either. Really. I've dodged death so many times from drinking. Bleeding ulcer. Blood transfusion. Cardiac arrest, all because of that shit, all because of drinking. I had a bleeding ulcer. first, and maybe even when next time I'll die, I won't come back. You know, that's what I'm thinking. And the doctors even told me, you keep drinking, you're gonna die, and you probably won't come back. You know. And they said, you keep drinking, you can get another bleeding ulcer, and there's probably nothing we can do about it. I mean, I was bleeding to death. I lost over half of my blood internally when I had that bleeding ulcer. I was puking blood. I had blood coming out my tear ducts in my eyes like I'm crying blood. I was reading that on my discharge papers. My discharge papers are like an inch thick or more. Actually, maybe more than that, probably an inch and a half. And I was reading through that and I went, holy shit. I was bleeding blood out my freaking tear ducts. That's freaking crazy, but it's true. Puking straight blood. Oh yeah. It was an experience I don't ever want to have again, ever. And I don't wish that on nobody. I couldn't even walk, man. When I got out of the hospital, I had broke my back in about 4 places before all this shit happened. I broke my ribs I broke 4 of my ribs from coughing from alcohol. Because I get into these coughing fits from drinking a lot. I'm drinking every day for like weeks at a time. And I just coughed the next day hard. And I coughed so hard I broke 4 ribs, fracture whatever. I fractured 4 of my ribs. I didn't know what the hell happened, but the doctor said, you can break your ribs by coughing. They go, were you coughing? I said, I was coughing real hard. So, broke my ribs. This is all at the same time, all within a few days of each other. Broke my ribs. I was going to the refrigerator to get some water. I kind of blacked out and fell right on my ass, right on my tailbone. I heard it out loud, and I felt it pop. I pop all the way from my tailbone to the base of my neck. It goes pop, 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 pop. And I was like, oh shit, I knew something happened. I mean, I was pretty sure I broke my back, and I did. I broke it in 4 places. I went to the hospital the next day, and and all this shit happened at once. And when I got out of the hospital for my bleeding ulcer, dodged the bullet from certain death, I was bedridden for 2 weeks. I couldn't walk really good for about 2 months. Oh, it was messed up. But thank God I'm sober today, and I don't plan on drinking again ever. After that last detox, god dang, it was brutal. It was like the universe saying, hey man, it's time to quit this shit, or it's gonna get a whole lot worse, or you're gonna wind up dead. And I don't want that, none of that. I just want to work on my comic book and be Space Buds and be a successful cartoon artist. And I really want it to become a cartoon. I really want it to become a cartoon, Space Buds. It'll be kind of like Beavis and Butthead, kind of goofy characters, kind of like that, but also kind of like Scooby-Doo, like they're traveling around the universe solving people's problems and helping people out and stuff. You know, it'll be something like The Adventures of Space Buds, solving the mysteries of the universe, something like that. But yeah, I'm done with alcohol. That shit almost took me out permanently. I'm not doing it no more. I haven't even had a desire to drink. That's what kind of shocks me. It'll be a month on the 1st. I haven't even had a desire, not even a craving, not even one time. And I've been drinking almost all my life since I was 16 years old. I mean, after I broke my back and I died, I flatlined and got out of the hospital. After I could start walking again, I'd walk to the liquor store and got some booze. Mama vodka. It's crazy. I just got out of the hospital from dying from a bleeding ulcer and a cardiac arrest because of alcohol. I got out, and after I was able to walk, I walked to the fucking liquor store. It's the first thing I done. It's insanity. I'm done with that bullshit. For real deal.